It's time now to enjoy American Legion Baseball live coverage on KQNK.
Good afternoon from Concordia. Max Blasky with you here as we get ready to get underway with the state tournament here for American Legion Baseball Norton Post. It's a wonderful afternoon here in Concordia. One game already under the docket. Starters getting announced right now for our Seneca versus Norton matchup coming up here in just a little bit. Glad to have you all along here on KQNK on this wonderful afternoon. Norton looks to punch their ticket as state tournament champions here this weekend. And Norton, of course, they will have to go through last year's state champions Iola on the other side of the bracket. Concordia already lost in the early game this morning, so already one upset here today as Norton looks to avoid the second. We're going to take a short break, take a few timeouts. We'll bring it right back here as we preview.
Otters Incorporated is a family-owned operation that's been building angle dozer blades since 1958. And Otter angle dozers give maximum use for your tractor year-round. Snow removal, packing silage, terrace repair, cleaning feedlots, and more. Otters Incorporated will custom design blades to fit your individual tractor and dozer needs. Think Otter for your pushing, packing, and cleaning needs. Contact Otters Incorporated for more information or questions. Call 785-567-4648.
Cowpoke Supply in Norton has everything you could need for any building, remodeling, painting, plumbing, or do-it-yourself project needs. Come in and see everything they have to offer, from farm and ranch supplies to saws and drills. Cowpoke has a great selection of paint, nuts and bolts, nails, screws, lumber, light fixtures, coolers, boots, tools, large and small, paint and painting supplies, and of course, smiling faces. Find what you're looking for at Cowpoke Supply on East Highway 36 in Norton.
Max Blasky back here from Concordia, figuring out some technical difficulties, but we'll figure that one out here in the first inning. You haven't missed much. Seneca sent 2 or 3 men to the plate. Second batter of the game here reached with an infield single. That was Leonard for Seneca. Of course, Caden Seams on the mound here for Norton pitching. Bottom of the first. Score is tied 0-0. Here's going to be a hot shot right to the right-hand side. Home team press box there on the right side of the field. Norton, of course, comes in here getting into this tournament after winning Zone 1 the other weekend, being able to defeat Colby in that championship game 10-8 here. And that punches their ticket on here to the state tournament here this weekend in Concordia. 2-0 pitch here for the big left-hander. It's going to be a ground ball, shortstop. Shortstop's going to take that fire on the second out of the inning for Norton there. Breezy day here in Concordia. If you can hear the wind, we'll try and keep that out of your ears all afternoon, but it's a nice day, nice sunny day here as we move along through this American Legion tournament. Now batting for Seneca, number 17, Derek Wirtz. He's going to take a pitch inside, and that's going to be 1 ball, no strikes here to the big right-hander. 4-hole hitter now for Seneca. We'll go through their lineup here, top of the next inning. 1-0 pitch on the way. That's going to be high and outside. Now evens up the count 1-1. Runner on first base here was second batter of the game, Wade Leonard for Seneca. A little blue single got him over to second on the ground out moments ago. So runner standing on second now as Siemens looks to deliver the pitch. Pitch is in. It's going to be a pop-up here back behind us off the announcer stand. It's going to bring our count 2-1. One and two pitch now here coming from Seams. Big right-handers going to take a leak at second pitch in. That's going to be inside and low. Even count now 2-2 for the 4-hole hitter now. Works. Nothing. Bottom of the first here in Concordia. Seneca first up to bat here, top of the inning. Norton will get their first crack here when we come back. after they get their second out. Pitches in. There's going to be a little blooper left side. That's going to get foul and out of play for the third baseman's reach. So good at bat now here from Wirtz as he's fought off two hard pitches from the big right-hander Seams. Runner still at second now. That's Leonard. Seams takes a look there deep and straight up. That pitch is going to be high and outside, so that's going to bring us a full count now here with two outs. One runner in scoring position as Seneca looks to open up the scoring here right off the top of the bat in the first inning. Pitch now in on the 3-2 count. That's going to be high past the catcher. Catcher's going to get it. Runner's going to advance to third, and Wirtz will take the walk. First walk of the game allowed for Norton. That's going to be Seams' first. Now up to bat for Seneca will be the left-hander, John Strothman. He's going to be pitcher here today on the bottom half of the inning. Pitcher versus pitcher. First pitch is going to be high and tight on the elbows, ball one. Second game of the day here in Concordia. Beautiful afternoon. Girard was already able to upset Concordia in the first contest here. Here's a grounder right back to the pitcher. It's going to get through the middle, and Seneca's going to take the 1-0 lead. That's going to be a single for the pitchers. Runners will advance, and Seneca takes the early 1-0 lead here on the top of the first.
Number 5,
Trayvon Enicky now up to bat here for Seneca. Big, lengthy left-hander steps into the bat. First pitch is down and away as Seams has not found the strike zone here the last couple pitches. A little nerves maybe here for this younger Norton team as they get their first chance here this afternoon to play in the state tournament. Long look at second, runners at first and second. Pitch is going to be high. Good snag, though, by the catcher, Prevo. He prevents runners from advancing. That's going to bring us to an 0-2 count. Or 2-0 count, excuse me. Runners first and second. Seneca was first to strike blood here in this first inning, as now that's three straight balls from the pitcher. Seems they allowed one walk to the three-hole hitter here, just allowed a single that drove in a run from the pitcher, John Strothman. Single RBI to his name here so far for Seneca. He helps himself out in this case. Pitch now in right down the middle. They're going to take that one. 3-1 count now here for the five-hole hitter. Pitches in into the bright blue sky. That's going to come right back over my head, and right behind here first base. That's going to be a foul ball. Going to bring our count now to 3-2 full count, so runners will be on the move. First and second are on the bases. Seneca already with one run in this inning, 1-0 our score here. Seneca one run on two hits, pitches in, and that's going to be a strike. Big strike out there for pitching Seams as he gets out of that inning. At the end of first, Seneca leads 1-0. We'll take a break.
We're bringing big back. It's bigger, cheesier. The big New Yorker from Pizza Hut. Big pizza, bigger deal. Y'all hungry? Better be hungry.
Create new memories on your adventures with Visa CU Money reloadable prepaid cards at United Northwest Federal Credit Union. When you're ready for your next adventure, keep it going smoothly with our convenient app to manage your money wherever you are. CU Money cards are compatible with mobile wallets, secure and funds are quick and simple to access. Get your Visa CU Money reloadable prepaid card today at United Northwest Federal Credit Union, where everything we do for you. NCUA insured.
All the mailings, the calls can be confusing when it comes to Medicare supplement insurance. Lynn Cody at Insurance Central can simplify it for you and find a plan that fits your exact needs. You don't get that in the mail. If you're paying over $130 a month, you're paying too much. Go to myinsuranceCentral.com, call 202-5008, or just stop by at 103 South State in Norton for a free consultation with Lynn Cody at Insurance Central.
Max Blonsky with you back here in Concordia as Norton looks to dig out of the 1-0 hole here, bottom of the first opportunity to get them batted around. Going to run through the lineups here. First leading off, Ryan Bencomo. He's going to play center field. Second batter, Logan Willow. He's going to be in right. 3-hole hitter will be Bailey Sides. He's going to be your third baseman today. 4-hole hitter and pitcher will be Caden Seams. 5th hitter, Ryan Prevo, will be your catcher today. 6-hole hitter, Roman Hauser. 7-hole hitter, Jaden Boyle. Trent Long will be your 8-hole in. Rounding out, Foster Brands will bat ninth today. Pitching here for Seneca was the man that got himself the RBI moments ago, John Strassman. The big, lengthy right-hander will be on the mound here for Seneca today. As leading off for Norton will be a pop into the sky right around right center. It's going to go off the top of the dugout and be a foul ball there for Bencomo. So Seneca got 1 run on 3 hits on the top of the first there, 1 walk and 1 strikeout for pitcher Caden Seams for Norton as he was able to get out of a first and second bases on ball there in that first inning. There's going to be a little poke to the right side. Good hit there for Bencomo as he's going to lead off the game here with a single for Norton. Get up to first, get your lead runner on, and let's see what can happen. Norton able to punch their ticket here after winning Zone 1 there at Norton a couple weeks ago. Able to defeated Colby in their first game 3-2, and defeated Smith Center 10-8. And beat Colby again for the title, 10-8. Of course, Colby is here, too, as well on the other side of the bracket. They'll play this evening as Norton looks to continue this run here in American Legion baseball. First pitch to your 2-hole hitter, Logan Willow, is going to be a strike. Strike 2 as well, swinging on the second. So quickly now down 0-2 is the right fielder. On that second pitch, Bencomo was able to get a steal there, too, so we're going to have our first stolen base of the contest as he goes from first to second on the swinging strike there from Willauer. Runner on second. 2-hole hitter up here for Willauer. He looks to get Norton back on the board, trailing 1-0 here, bottom of the first. There's going to be a swinging strike, a nice little change up to the outside. That's going to be the first strikeout there for Strausman from Seneca as Willauer goes down on 3 pitches. Now batting 3-hole hitter Bailey Sides will be your third baseman here today on defense. He's going to watch the first pitch go to the outside. Ball 1 here. Second pitch is going to be a ball 2 as well. I'm seeing here good eye rolled out through the dugout there on that one. 0-2 count now for the 2-hole hitter. There's going to be a ground ball right up the middle, past the mound. It's going to be stopped by second baseman. Close play at first. The Sides is safe. Runner advances. Good job to run out that, leg out that single there by your 3-hole hitter. That's going to have runners at the quarters for the big pitcher, Caden Seams. Chance to get a little redemption here in the bottom of the first inning. Gave up 1 run on the top of the first, so now pitcher gets a chance to redeem himself. Throw over to first, and Willauer is back safely. Of course, Seneca able to start off this game with a run themselves. Pitcher John Strausman was the beneficiary of that one here, so pitcher trying to match pitcher in this at-bat. And this Seams is going to take a first pitch strike, a little bit outside, but close strike nonetheless. Righty on lefty. Second pitch is going to be high. Good eye there by Steams as he's going to run the count even now at 1-1. Sides on third. Willauer on third. Sides on first here, and the bottom of the first as Seneca leads 1-0. Norton looking to answer back that run from the top of the first. Pitches in. That's going to be a pop-up right by the catcher. Hard to see in the sun here. Let's see if he's got it. Pitcher's going to take that one and retire. It seems. 2 down now for Norton with runners on first and second. 4-hole hitter Ryan Prevost is going to step up the base here. Big left-hander with an opportunity now. Runner on third looking to get him home, tie up this ball game. Straussman throws over to first again. Real concern about sides over there at first. Got some pretty good speed. Laid out a nice little single here to move the runner up to third. Going to keep him at bay. Not allow a gapper here for Provo. Seems this is going to take off. They're going to just let him steal that one. So good speed there by Bailey Sides as he gets his first steal of the game. 2 stolen bases now for Norton as they look to use their speed. 2 runners in scoring position. That's Bencomo and Sides, second and third. Pitch in is going to be called a strike now as your 4-hole hitter is down 0-2. Ryan Provo down in the hole now 0-2 as he looks to answer back Seneca's 1 run in the top of the first. Quick pitch in. That's going to be a liner right side. That looks like it's going to be down. It's going to be a fair ball. That's going to... Oh, no, going to be a foul ball. Got the excitement going there just a little bit. A late call there from the first base umpire. Real close to that line down the right field line. Would have been a nice hit, but Provo's going to get another opportunity here. Max Bosky here with you in Concordia as we watch Norton take on Seneca here on KQNK. Wonderful day for some baseball. Thank you all for tuning in. Norton's got a chance here in the bottom, first to tie or take the lead, and that's going to be a strikeout by Provo and going to end the evening for Norton. 3 hits, no runs, 2 stolen bases, 2 left on base there for Norton as they trail 1-0 at the end of 1.
Are you tired of IT problems that never get solved? Well, no matter the size of customer, everybody hates IT problems. You want to focus on growing your business and taking care of the kids, of course. Stop worrying about viruses, security, data backups, and just trying to keep up with all the changes. Hopalong IT has a solution to keep your IT environment stress-free and make you the hero in the social circle. Hopalong IT Services, making computer work for you. Contact them today, 785-877-7001 for local professional IT support and peace of mind.
Enjoy home-cooked meals from the heart at Town & Country Kitchen in Norton. Fill up on breakfast items served all day long, and for lunch you can enjoy their daily lunch buffet. Town & Country Kitchen also features nightly evening specials as well. Then top it off with an ice cream cone or an ice cream sundae, and of course their famous homemade pies. Not able to dine in? Don't worry, call and have your order made to go. Call 785-877-3511. It's all home-cooked meals from the heart at Town & Country Kitchen on East Highway 36 in Norton.
Crop insurance can be complicated, but it doesn't have to be. Allison Breeze of Breeze Crop Insurance wants to help you make the best decision for you and your farm. When it's time to review your crop insurance coverage, contact Allison. Make the best decision, protect your crops, and give you peace of mind. Contact Breeze Crop Insurance today, 785-874-4420 to help you weather the storm.
Back here in Concordia, Seneca up to bat here, top of the second inning. 1-0 is the score as they were able to get a run there on the first inning. Pitcher John Straussman helping himself out as he was able to punch home a RBI. Wade Leonard able to get that run in there for Seneca. Norton had an opportunity there. Bottom of the first had runners on second and the third. The 4-hole hitter Ryan Provo struck out on an 0-2 count, leaving bases empty there and no run on the board. Back to action here, top of the second now. Pitcher still for Norton will be Caden Seams as he got himself out of a little jam there, top of the first 2 as well. Runners on first and second, able to get out of that one without allowing any more than that 1 run. Second pitch is going to be inside now as well, as that's going to move the count to 2-0. Seven-hole hitter Garrett Herder up right now for Seneca. He's going to be your third baseman here today in the field. Pitches in from the right-hander. He's going to launch that one, go inside too, as well, as now Seams has fallen behind here 3-0. Needs to give Herder an opportunity to hit something. Umpire says 2-1, so anywhere in there was a strike, so I guess it's not near as bad. Scoreboard had her a little wrong on that one. Now we're going to go 3-1. Count in favor here for Herder as he leads off the top of the second for Seneca. Thinks of leading this one 1-0 early on. Seams comes to pitch. Big right-hander delivers. That's going to be a strike right down the middle as Herder watched that one go by. Should be a full count now here. Pitcher versus batter. Seven-hole hitter leading off now here for Seneca. Full count pitch on the way. Big right-hander delivers. That's going to be a punch to the right side. That's going to be a foul ball. We're going to live to see another day. Already one upset in the early game this morning. Garnett came in with a record of 5-8, able to defeat the Concordia 11-3 with a 16-5 record. So we'll preview that here as we go along. There's going to be pop-up right behind us, too, as well. He's going to smack the American Legion Riders 10 right behind us. No one's hurt, though. No harm, no foul. We're going to play again 3-2 count. So Concordia lost early in the morning. Of course, whoever wins this game will move on and advance play Friday morning at 9 a.m. Loser will play this evening at 6:30. There's going to be another pitch straight back, too, as well, as Herder has been on those fastballs right down the middle, just a little bit off. The team is throwing some strikes. Had a little problem with that there in that very first inning, getting the ball over the middle, but here last couple pitches, getting it in. 3-2 count. That's going to be grounded left side, too, as well, so we're going to play it again. 3 straight now foul balls for the seven-hole hitter versus the pitcher. Windy day here in Concordia. If you can hear a little bit of it over the mic, trying to keep it out of your guys' ears just as much as I'm trying to keep it out of my mouth, but a nice gusty breeze coming straight out of the east. Keeps it cool here. There's a line drive right back up the middle. Herder's going to get the advantage of it. Shortstop is going to pick it, throw to first base. Great throw there by the shortstop. Getting that out. It's going to be Bailey Sides from his shortstop position, throwing a rocket over there. Good pitch out, first out of the inning, excuse me. Evan Olberding now up for Seneca. 8-hole hitter is going to be playing shortstop here this afternoon. First pitch from Seams is going to be low and away again with this 1-0 count. Second pitch of the at-bat, that's going to be in. Nice contact. That's going to drift to right center field. Right fielder's going to call off center fielder, and he's going to pull that one down for out number 2. Logan Willauer pulling down that fly ball. It's going to make it 2 outs here. Quick 2 outs in the top of the second as Seneca leads 1-0. Pitch is in. That ball's going to be high now for the 9-hole hitter, Jaden Pelvis. Excuse me, Jaden Thomas. There we go. He's 6 in our register, 42 on the field. So we'll get that squared away. He's going to go to first. He's going to run that one out. As there's a little tough play. First baseman had to come over and cover. Pitcher had to cover first base. A little bobble on the exchange is going to give Thomas a 2-out single here in the top of the second. As now Seneca has a runner on first. Back to the top of the lineup. Case Kramer now batting for Seneca. He grounded out in his first at-bat there in the first inning. Center fielder stands left side of the bag. Pitch goes in. That's going to be a drive to right center field. That might get the first baseman all the way to third. It will get cut off over there in right field by Willauer. Gets it in quickly. Only keeps Kramer at a single. So now Seneca in line again here. Wade Leonard now up second. Two-hole hitter for Seneca. Left-hander in the bat. Scored the one run on a single early in that first inning. First pitch is going to be a little tight down by the feet. He's going to jump out of the way. Be 1-0 count. Runners now at first and third for pitcher Seams as he looks to get out of another jam here in the second. Allowed one run in that first. Got out of it without allowing any more than that. Left two stranded for Seneca. Looks to do the same here. Pitcher goes off from first. There's going to be a throw down to second. They're just going to let Kramer steal that base. Two runners in scoring position. Now Kramer and Thomas for Seneca. Batter is Leonard, already with a single to his name here today. Pitch is inside again, as that's going to bring it to a 2-1 count. 1-0 is our score here. Top of the first in Concordia as Norton takes on Seneca in the first round of this American Legion State Tournament. Pitch is in. That's going to be popped right side. His first baseman not going to quite be able to get there, but that's going to be a strike nonetheless. Should be a tied-up count. It sure is knotted up at 2-2 here. Seams is going to look to get out of this inning here with one pitch. Trying to leave two stranded just as he did in the top of the first. Keep the score 1-0. Allow his offense to get something going in the bottom of the second. Pitch is in. It's going to be grounded right off his right side. Runner comes down from home. Seams goes to first, gets the out, and gets out of the inning. At the end of two, Seneca leads 1-0. We'll be right back.
Are the kids getting restless in the long, hot dog days of summer? Are they getting bored watching TV and not seeing all their friends? Send them to Dr. Cole and his staff at Cole Family Eye Care for their back-to-school exams. Dr. Cole will make sure that your child is ready to see not just their friends, but the chalkboard too. And he'll also check the health of their eyes during their visit. Stop by Cole Family Eye Care today or call them at 785-877-5115 because it's never too early to start getting ready to send them back to school. You want your bank to offer services that are easy to use and easy to understand. With Equity Bank, you have access to great banking services like online banking and bill pay, a free mobile app, Apple and Android Pay, and even mobile check deposit. Unlike other banks, Equity Bank won't hide fees and complicated services or disclosure language. Plus, customers put even more money in their pocket thanks to nationwide ATM access and no fees on your ATM transactions. Equity Bank with locations in Norton and Almena, member FDIC.
Firebolt Ag is a full-service fertilizer and chemical retailer. They customize products for individual farmers' needs, with the primary focus being customer profitability. Let Josh and Jack help you get the most out of your farm ground. They also provide in-house marketing with Ron Wall of Flatwater Solutions. Visit Ron in Phillipsburg or call Josh at 785-854-8484 or Jack at 308-840-2819. Firebolt Ag, your leader in agriculture.
Max Blasky back with you here in Concordia. Seneca has the 1-0 lead, but Norton's going to lead off the bottom of the second here with a pitch inside. Batter is going to be number 4, Roman Hauser. He's going to be your second baseman here today. And that's going to be a heck of a diving catch out in the outfield for Seneca, as Lane all the way out there was the center fielder, robbing Hauser of a base hit. Heck of a defensive play there with the sun in his eyes. Hauser with just a little unlucky luck there, I suppose, on the hit. Now up to that, number 50, Jaden Boyle is your left fielder here today. First pitch is going to be a down and inside. That's going to be a ball to lead off this at-bat. Second pitch now down and outside, 2 as well. Third pitch, that's going to be a tip. That's going to go off the catcher, right off the inside of his thigh. That one hurt. He dropped right down. You could see that as soon as it happened. That's going to bring up a 2-1 count now for Boyle, and the catcher gets back in line. Going to give him just a little opportunity to catch his breath. Seneca leading this one so far 1-0, bottom of the second. Seneca got 1 run on 2 hits in that first. Pitcher Caden Seams was about ready to get out of the whole inning, but a punch to the right side by John Strothman was able to drive 1 run home for Seneca. Seams got out of it, though. Held 2 at bay for Seneca, same in the second inning. No runs on 2 hits, left 2 on base. Runners were stranded at second and third, and Seams was able to get the ending inning strikeout. Boyle back up to bat now here, left side of the bat. That pitch is going to be far down to the right, and a ball. That's going to bring our count full now here, 2-2. Pitch in for the right-hander, shot down the right side is going to be a foul ball, though, as Boyle will get another opportunity here in the second. Full count now, as pitch was on the way. That's going to go down and outside. Full count now here for Boyle. Pitch in. That's going to be a grounder shortstop side. Shortstop charges. It's going to be a tight throw over at first. Pitch is going to be wild as Boyle's going to be safe at first. Tough throw there from the shortstop for Seneca as it led the first baseman just a little bit off the bag, but that's going to give Norton's runners at first here now with 1 out. Now stepping up to bat will be number 00, Trent Long. Going to be your first baseman here today. Lengthy right-hander steps into the batter's box. First pitch is going to be down by the feet, ball 1. Norton doing a good job today of holding off on those pitches. Haven't swung it too many outside the zone here. Got a good eye. There's going to be a foul tip right into the catcher's mitt. Strike number 1. Boyle is your runner at first after he beat out a ground ball. They're going to throw over there. He's going to be safe back on a belly first slide. Norton already today with 2 stolen bases. Bencomo and Sides able to get one there in the first inning. Pitch is going to be high and outside. 2-0 count now. 2-1 count now on your 8-hole hitter, Trent Long, playing first base today. John Strothman pitching for Seneca. There's going to be a little pop right to the third baseman. Takes a few steps in, catches that one, and going to be out number 2. Runner at first is Jaden Boyle. Now batting for Norton will be number 15, John Brands. Patrolling third base here today for Norton. Left-hander steps into the box. Swings it off his foot. It's going to be called a foul ball by home plate umpire. Never got in front of it, so we're going to replay it now on an 0-1 count. 1-0 our score here, bottom of the second. Seneca able to get 1 run in the top of the first. Norton threatened in the bottom of the second. Not able to get anything after runners on second and third. Right now, runner on first is Boyle as the pitch comes inside, but it's going to be called a strike nonetheless. So that's going to quickly put Brands down in the hole 0-2. Strothman taking a look inside now. Right-hander looking to bring the pitch in. That's going to be high and outside. Good eye there by Brands. Brings the count now 1-2. Pitch is in. That's going to be outside, too, as well. Home side crowd thought it was a strike sent over here on the Seneca side, first base side. It was a pretty close pitch. Blues going to call it outside, though, and we're going to live to see another pitch. Fouled that one off, too, as well, so we're going to live to see one more, too, as well. Nice taste of this game so far. A few hits in there to make the action exciting. Already one diving play by Seneca center fielder to keep us on our toes. as Norton has a runner on first here, 2 out. Pitch is going to be right down the middle. Brands is going to take that strike, looking strike backward K, and that's going to send us to the top of the third. After the end of 2, Seneca 1, Norton nothing.
When life happens, Boxler Insurance will be there to help you get through it. This is David Davis from Boxler Insurance Agency. Be prepared for life's unexpected events with one of our many just-in-case insurance options. We not only assess your insurance needs and get you the policies that best meet those needs, we will also be there if you ever need to use those policies by assisting with submitting claims. Start to finish, we're there for you. Contact us at 785-877-5128 or stop by our office located at 108 North 1st in Norton.
Back here in Concordia, third inning just getting underway. Seneca leading this one 1-0. Had 1 run on 2 hits in the top of the first, left 2 men on base on no errors. Norton on the top of the first answered back with 2 hits, left 2 men on base, 2 as well. No errors, but did not get a run out of that after stranding runners at second and third. Top of the second, Seneca went scoreless 2 as well, left 2 men on base again on 2 hits, no runs, no errors for either side. Norton not able to answer that single run here moments ago in the bottom of the second. No runs on no hits, no men or 1 man left on base, as a single was able to get Jane Boyle up to first on a tough run out. Top of the third inning now. Dieters will lead off here for Seneca. He's going to ground that one hard down the left field side. Third base, that's going to be a foul ball. John Dieters, 3-hole hitter here for Seneca today, playing catcher for the Seneca American Legion team. Caden Seams still at the mound for Norton as he fires it in there from... it's going to be a close pitch. It's going to be a 1-1 count. Knotted up here at 1-1 count for the pitcher. Here it comes from Seams. That's going to be high and tight. 2-1 is our count here on the top of the third in Concordia. American Legion State Tournament Baseball is underway here today. Thank you all for tuning in on what is a beautiful day here in Concordia. Bright, sunny, blue skies here. Grounds team has done an absolute wonderful job getting this field together. A light breeze out of the east, just kind of keeping it cool enough here. Going to get a good tan here this afternoon, and got good baseball coming up too as well. Pitch number 4 is going to be a ball, so Seams falls behind 3-1. Trying to dig back here. Here's going to be a pitch, but that is going to be a ball outside. John Dieters is going to take a walk there. Now up to bat will be the 4-hole hitter, Reese Kirtley. He singled in the first inning. He's going to take just a little second here. Meeting of the mound here with the coach. Calming down Seams, and he is going to make a switch. Looks like Caden Seams is going to take a seat there on the bench. His day is done as pitcher so far. Taking over for him on the mound will be Bailey Sides. So at 60 pitches, Seams is going to take a seat now on the bench. New pitcher will be number 14 at Bailey Sides. Third baseman moves in here. Second baseman will still stay the same. Trying to see who the third baseman here is. We'll get you that just as soon as we can get the numbers. Norton in their road blue jerseys with the white numbers. Kind of hard to see from across the baseball diamond. Seems is actually just going to switch gloves, it seems like. He's going to take control now at second base. So second baseman Roman Hauser is going to move from second to shortstop. Pitcher Caden Seams is going to take over there at second base now, and your new pitcher will be number 14, Bailey Sides. Everyone just moved around the diamond just a little bit there. One nothing, still our score here, top of the third after a pitching change. Seneca was able to get one run in the top of the first, left two batters stranded after that, left two batters stranded in the top of the second, two as well. It seems got out of a two second and third runners on that one. Norton not able to answer back in the bottom of the first as they left two man on base, two as well. And left one man on base there, bottom of the second. First pitch now for Sides as the right-hander is pitching to Reese Gertie. Pitch is going to be low and inside. Dotted up now at 1-1. Gertie playing third base today here for Seneca in this second game of the American Legion State Tournament here in Concordia. Pitch 3 is going to be high and outside. Sides down in the count, 2-1. And that one's going to get him. So that's going to be a walk or a hit by pitch. So runners at first and second now for Seneca. As batting, stepping up to bat, will be their four-hole hitter, pitcher John Strothman. The big right-hander is looking to push in his second RBI here on the day, accountable for the first one there in the first inning. Trying to help his case out here from the pitching mound and from the plate. Right on righty, first pitch going to be high and inside on that fastball. 1-0 count. Second pitch going to be down and inside too as well as outside falls behind 2-0. One nothing our score. Top of the third. That ball's going to be popped up into the bright blue sky right around second base. Calling for it is the second baseman. He's going to glove that one as Seams comes off the pitcher's mound, puts away the four-hole hitter, John Strothman, and leaves the runners where they are. Base runners first and second, Dieters and Gardy. One on from a walk, one on by a hit by pitch. Now so that will be the right-hander, Trey Inking. First pitch again is low and away. That side's having a little struggle here finding a strike zone. They're going to take something off of that, get a strike on that one, bring the count back now 1-1. Even Inking up to bat here for Seneca. 0 for 1 with one strikeout so far on the day. Runners advance, throw down to third. They're going to not quite get him. His run was in time, but ball popped out of the glove there of Brands. Both runners advance here. Runners now second and third. Golden opportunity now for Seneca. Count 2-1 in the favor of Inking. Pitch is going to be down and away. So we got a 3-1 count now here as Sides tries to find the strike zone in this third inning. Seems gave up one run here in the first inning, pulled him just moments ago at 60 pitches. Now set in second base, and that's going to walk Inking. Bases now loaded here for Seneca. Top of the third, only one out. A ground ball double play is what Norton is needing right now. 7-hole hitter Garrett Herder stepping up the bat. Righty on righty matchup here. Bases loaded, top of the third. 1-0 Seneca leads. We're looking to add it on. There's going to be a pitch in the dirt. Runner thought about coming home, but he's going to stay. Good recovery there by the catcher. Bailey Sides pitching now here for Norton. He comes set with his second pitch of this at-bat. Came in moments ago for Caden Seams. Throws a strike there now. Knocks our banner up here at 1-1. Garrett Herder at-bat here. Popped up in his first at-bat, second inning. Opportunity now with 3 men on base. Bases loaded. Pitches in. That's going to be high and tight. 2-1. Sides comes set. That's going to be a pop-up right behind us. Everyone stayed out of the way. That one was close, but we got a foul ball. Souvenir out of the deal. We're going to redo that one here. 2-2 now is going to be our count. Bases loaded here for Herder. 1-0 top of the third. Pitch is going to be close, but it's going to be outside as now runners will be advancing. Full count here for the 7-hole hitter, Garrett Herder from Seneca. Bases loaded now here, top of the third. Seneca leading 1-0. Pitch is inside. That's going to be a walk. So Herder's going to get a walk. He's going to get an RBI out of the deal. So walks and 1 hit by pitch. No hits yet here for Seneca in this top of the third, but they get 1 run out of the deal so far and look to add on. Evan Olverdine up now here for Seneca as a shortstop, 8-hole hitter now again with bases loaded. Pitches in right on righty. That's going to be punched to center field. It's dropping quickly. Center fielder crashes in. He's going to fall down. 1 run is going to score, but we're going to exchange a run for an out. As coming down from third base was Reese Gentry. Back fly there here for Elverdine. As now Jane Thomas will step up. 9-hole hitter, lefty. Runners now on first and second. 4-0 our score here. Top of the third. That pitch is going to go inside, and it's going to be called ball awfully close. The ball, nonetheless, as Sides falls behind 1-0. Scoreboard says 4-2, but it's 4-0 here as Seneca leads this contest against Norton. Norton will look to answer back these runs here in the bottom of the third inning. As Seneca jumped out to an early 1-0 lead in the top of the first, punched in 3 more here on this inning. All on walks and hit by pitches. There's going to be a throw out the second. Runner back is Inniking. One count for the 9-hole hitter, Jaden Thomas, your DH today. He's going to pop it up left side. That's going to go foul as no one could get there. Good hustle there by the shortstop, Roman Hauser, running all the way from that short position to the left field foul line. Couldn't quite get there, though, and we're going to replay it. Kane's team started this game for Norton. Pitched 2 1/3 innings, gave up 1 run. Bailey Sides took over for him, has given up 2 runs here in this third. 2 runs on no hits. Seams has allowed 3 walks and 1 hit by pitch. And 1 sac fly brought a runner home. Pitch inside is going to be a ball now as Seams is behind 2-1. Pitch inside. That's going to get away from the catcher, but right at his feet, and runners will stay where they are. 2-2 is our count here, knotted up at 2s. 9-hole hitter Jaden Thomas with an opportunity to push 2 more in from Seneca. Runners on first and Seneca second. 2 runs already in here in this top of the third for Seneca. Runners are off. That's going to be a pop fly. It's going to be third base side. Long run for the third baseman. It's going to get there right by his dugout, but can't quite reach over the railing for that one, so we're going to redo it again here. Redo count. Runners will be advancing first and second, both to got on from walks. Garrett Herder on first. Trey Inking on second. Bailey Sides pitching here for Norton. Pitch is in. That's going to be a strike. No, that's going to be a ball. Umpire even confused the announcer there. Thought he was going to throw up the strike sign, and it was right there at the numbers. But Sides won't get that one as another walk. Adds up the tally here, and now we have bases loaded for the lead-off hitter, Case Kramer. Seneca 2 batters away from batting around the inning. Kramer's going to punch it right side. Long run for the shortstop. He's going to go across the diamond. That throw's going to lead off too far. 1 run's going to come in. 2 runs are going to come in. They're going to hold Turner at third, and Kramer's going to end up at second. Nothing now the score here, as Seneca took advantage of walks here in this inning. That's been the case. Case Kramer just came up with a big double on the throw. We're going to call it a single and an error on the shortstop. Runners now still at second and third, and Shields looks to get back into this game. Bailey Sides pitching now, for Norton, as first pitch to 2-hole hitter Wade Leonard is going to be high and away. That one's going to be right down the middle, as Leonard took a big cut at that one, looking to poke that one right over the fence. Couldn't quite connect on that one, missed everything, and now we're knotted up here, count at 1-1. Seneca putting up 4 runs here in this top of the third, still 2 outs to go as Norton looks to get out of this one. There's going to be a pitch right down the middle again. Leonard didn't take a swing at that one. It is going to be a strike, as Leonard has the advantage 2-1. Trying to get out of this inning without allowing any more runners on second and third. Pitch is in. That's going to be a line drive right to left field. Left fielder goes over his head. That's going to drive in 2 runs for Leonard. He's going to end up at second. Billy Chuck for third. He's going to stay at second there for Leonard as Seneca bats around here in this top of the third. John Dieter's now up to bat after Leonard poked that one over the left fielder's head, brought in 2 more runs. Seneca has put up a 6 spot here in the top of the third, leads 7-0. Shields looks to get that one across, can't quite find the mark. There's going to be a high pop-up. It's going to be deep in between the left and center fielders. Leonard's going to come all the way around from second to score. Dieters is going to replace him there at second, as a double and a double have pushed this lead now up to Seneca 7-0. Reese Gentry now up to Matt, third baseman here for Seneca. As Bailey Sides looks to get out of this inning. Had a rough go of it when he first came in, allowed a walk, a hit batter, and then 2 straight walks after that one. Drove in 1 run before a pop fly gave Seneca the 4-0 lead here in the top of the third. Still Seneca only 2 hits here on 7 runs here in this top of the third, as now there's going to be another hit batter. Gentry is going to take his spot.
AP News.
runners out there now for John Straussman. 1 RBI for him so far on this afternoon. Got the first run at the cross. We'll come out here for the bottom of the second, too, and try and keep this Seneca team in front as Norton looks to close down this top of the third. There's going to be a throw to second. That's going to get off the second baseman's gloves. Thought about going there to third was Dieters, but thought better of it with him standing at second. 8-0 is our score. Top of the third. Seneca has put up a 7 spot here in this third thanks to walks and a few hit by pitches here. Sides looks to get it out of this one. As he deals, that's going to be a strike down right down the middle to Straussman. No 1 to count now to the big right-handed pitcher, Straussman. There he goes. That's going to be a tip off the mat. Foul ball, bouncing foul. As Sides is ahead now 0-2. 7-0 our or 8-0 our score here in the second as we've got a timeout, a little stare-off between pitcher and batter there. We're all going to reset and play nice here. Try and get through this inning without allowing another run. Sides comes set. Right-hander deals. Pitch right down the middle. That's going to be a strike, and Sides gets out of that one. A big K there, but Seneca takes advantage. 7 runs, 2 hits, 4 walks, 2 hit by batters in that inning as Seneca takes an 8-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the third.
Happier with it?
It is a family-owned operation that's been building angle dozer blades since 1958. And Otter angle dozers give maximum use for your tractor year-round. Snow removal, packing silage, terrace repair, cleaning feedlots, and more. Otters Incorporated will custom-design blades to fit your individual tractor and dozer needs. Think Otter for your pushing, packing, and cleaning needs. Contact Otters Incorporated for more information or questions. Call 785-567-4648.
Cowpoke Supply in Norton has everything you could need for any building, remodeling, painting, plumbing, or do-it-yourself project needs. Come in and see everything they have to offer from farm and ranch supplies to saws and drills. Cowpoke has a great selection of paint, nuts and bolts, nails, screws, lumber, light fixtures, coolers, boots, tools, large and small, paint and painting supplies, and of course, smiling faces. Find what you're looking for at Cowpoke Supply on East Highway 36 in Norton.
You're not just a mom or dad. To the people who count on you, you're a superhero. Your Farm Bureau agent, Joy Johnson, knows heroes like you don't get sick days. But did you know that if you do become unable to care for yourself, your life insurance could come to the rescue? It's true, our permanent life insurance with the Daily Living Rider can provide the funds you need to keep things running while you recover. Contact me, Joy Johnson, your Farm Bureau agent, to learn more about how you can use life insurance while you're living. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company.
Back here in Concordia, bottom of the third inning, Norton will lead off with the top of the order. Brian Bencomo leads off now for Norton. First pitch is going to be driven to right center field. Going to be dropping down, but over is the center fielder. He's going to make the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out for Seneca. Just joining us, Seneca put up a 7 spot there in the top of the third inning. They ended up with 7 runs on 2 hits. 2 were left on base, accumulated 4 walks and 2 hits by pitches there. As Norton went to a pitching change, went from Caden Seams to Bailey Sides midway through that third inning. Sides just couldn't quite find the mark from the black as he allowed 4 walks and 2 hit by pitches in that one. Norton going to need to string it together a few runs here in this bottom of the third as pitcher John Straussman for Seneca have been putting them up and putting them down so far. There's going to be a pitch swing and a miss as Logan Willauer is up now. One count. Willauer steps in there. Right-hander looking to get something going here. That pitch is just going to be to the outside. We're going to be tied up now at 2-2 count. 8-0 our score. Bottom of the third. Norton looking to string together some hits. Willauer is going to be just right out in front of that one. Poke it foul down the right side. We're going to stay 2-2. Norton had an opportunity in the first to drive home a run, had runners on second and third, but left them stranded there. There's going to be a nice pitch down the right side. That one's going to go foul just by about 6 inches, as Willauer has been close a couple times to poking it down that right field line. But Norton had 2 stolen bases there in that first inning. Talked about opportunity second and third, but fell down as Ryan Provo struck out with runners there second and third, and just have not been able to get anything going since then. 8-0 our score here, bottom of the third. Seneca scored 7 runs there in the top of the third moments ago to really bust this one open here. Good eye there by Willauer as he's going to drive the count full now. 3-2. Payoff pitch on the way. It's going to be swing and a miss. As Willauer is going to set down now for the second time on strikes. There's his bat in a little bit of a disgust as he goes back to the bench. John Straussman, big right-hander for Seneca, pitching a decent game today here so far, already with 4 strikeouts to his account, and we're only through 3. There's a nice little pitch from center field, right to the center fielder, though. He had to take 2 steps to his left, and that will be it for Seneca in the bottom of the third. No hits, no runs, no errors for Seneca in the field. Seneca still leads 8-0 as we head to the top of the fourth.
Attention First State Bank customers. Have you signed up for e-statements for your accounts? Well, if not, now's the time to do so. Switch over to e-statements before July 31st and be entered to win cold, hard cash. Log into your online banking now, click on Statements and Notices, then select all accounts to go paperless. It's that easy. Make the switch before July 31st and be entered to win cold, hard cash from First State Bank of Norton, member FDIC. You walk into Destination Kitchen in downtown Norton, several things hit you all at once. The aroma of home-baked goods, brick oven pizzas, and daily specials. The wide selection of kitchen bakeware and accessories for the chef and all of us. The unique gifts for any occasion, and home decor to fit any style. So stop by, take it all in. Enjoy Destination Kitchen, located at 115 West Main in Norton. And don't forget they offer carry-out orders during lunch serving hours. Call 785-877-2911. Iron Insurance LLC of Norton, Kansas is stronger together and offering to insure what matters to you. Full-service insurance with friendly hometown faces. Whether you're looking for agriculture, homeowners, or auto insurance, they can help you. Stop in at 117 North Kansas or call 785-877-4016. Open Monday through Friday from 8 till 5. Iron Insurance LLC of Norton. Stronger together and offering to insure what matters to you.
Max Blasky with you back here in Concordia. American Legion State Tournament underway here on this Thursday morning. I guess we've rolled on into the afternoon here already as it just passed the noon hour. Glad to have you all along here on KQNK. Norton trails in this one 8-0. Fell behind early 1-0 at the end of the first. Had an opportunity bottom of the first with runners on second and third, but not able to come through. And some pitching woes there on the top of the third allowed Seneca to put up a 7 spot on 4 walks and 2 hit by batters in that half inning. Gave Seneca their 8-0 lead. Bailey Sides, still at the mound here. Pitched that last inning, had a little struggle. Last out of the last half inning. Swung at the first pitch as he was trying to make up a little ground all-in-one pitch. But able to get the first out here of this fourth inning. As Traven Inke's going to pop out there to the second baseman. 1 away now here for Seneca. Batting now will be the right-hander, number 4, Garrett Herter. 7-hole hitter now for Seneca. Already on base here once today with a walk. One of those 4 walks in the third inning. Came around to score a run on a 2-out double by Case Kramer. Second pitch is going to be fouled off right side, and that's going to bring our count now 1-1 for the third baseman. Winner of this contest will move on to face Garrett tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. That contest will be held, of course, here in Concordia. Loser of this contest will fall down to the loser's bracket. We'll play here this afternoon at 6:30. So possible doubleheader for whoever falls in this one. There's going to be a strikeout there by Sides, and as he was able to get Herder swinging on 3 pitches. So a big strikeout there for Sides as he comes into this top of the 4th with a 1-2 inning so far. Batter now, right-handed batter. The Evan Olverdine to the left side. That's going to be safe. Close play there. Good throw, though, by the shortstop on that right side. Roman Hauser with a Hauser of an arm toss over that way, but just running it out was Elverdine, as he's going to end up with a run-out single to continue this top of the 4th. Out to bat, Thomas, he's going to poke it to the right side here. The bottom of the order for Seneca has been on fire in this one. White fielder has a little trouble with it, bringing it in, finally gets it in, though, as that's going to end up being a double for Thomas. Designator hitter comes up big here as the 8 and 9 hole hitters have given Seneca some life here in the top of the 1st after Sides was able to get a 1-2 on the first 2 batters, and that's going to bring us back to the top of the order now as Case Kramer, who had a single and a 2-bagger so far already here in this contest, looks to increase his on-base percentage. First pitch in, Case is going to reach out. That's going to pop foul, though, over here right side out of play, 0-1. Leadoff batter and center fielder here for Seneca in this one. Runners at second and third. That pitch is going to be high. Got a little bit away there from Sides as it floated up towards the head of Kramer, but no harm, no foul. 1-1 is going to be our count. Sides quickly comes, sets again, pitches in. That's going to be poked right side. Right fielder might have a chance, but I think it's going to go foul, and it will. 1-2 our count here, top of the 4th. Sides was able to get the first and second batters of this inning, but a single, then a double by your 8-9 hitter for Seneca has Seneca in motion here, runners second and third. That's going to be a strike foul ball. That goes right off of Kramer's inside thigh. Second ball already today as Seneca's player has taken off that inside. And if you've ever played baseball, getting in that soft part of that thigh does not feel too good. So Kramer's going to walk that one around a little bit, and we'll get reset here on a 1-2 count. Beautiful day for baseball here in Concordia. Max Blasky with you. Thank you all for tuning in to KQNK as we tag along as Norton runs through this state tournament championship contest over here in Concordia for this 2023 season. Of course, the winner of this contest will go on to play Garnett Friday morning, tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. as Garnett was able to upset Concordia 11-3 in the early games so far here today. Loser of this contest will play a doubleheader tonight on the loser side of the bracket, coming in at 6:30. Pitch inside on the 2-2 count. That's going to be popped right side over to the right side. First base dugout going to get foul and out of play, and we're going to redo it again here. Hyde's able to get the first 2 batters of this inning, then a single and a double by the 8-9 hole hitter have given Seneca some life here in the top of the 4th after scoring 7 runs in the top of the 3rd off of 4 walks by Norton and 2 base on balls. A double 2 there by Kramer drove in 2 runs in the top of the 3rd as he's up the bat. Here's a nice little swing. That's going to be a dead man zone in between first and right fielder. First baseman calls him off. Kramer pops up inside, gets out of that inning without any trouble. 2 hits, no runs, no walks allowed, and 2 men left on base for Seneca as we go now to the bottom of the 4th.
One of the many benefits of choosing a local independent pharmacy is knowing that you're more than just a prescription number. At Moffitt Drug, they get to know you personally because your health is as personal as it gets. Your everyday health needs are important, and the friendly staff at Moffitt Drug makes it their priority to service those needs with the utmost personal care possible. Their knowledge and availability goes a long way in making every patient a member of the Good Neighbor family. Moffitt Drug, your Good Neighbor pharmacy in Norton.
We're bringing big back. It's bigger, cheesier. The big New Yorker from Pizza Hut. Big pizza, bigger deal. Y'all hungry? Better be hungry.
Create new memories on your adventures with Visa, CU Money, reloadable prepaid cards at United Northwest Federal Credit Union. When you're ready for your next adventure, keep it going smoothly with our convenient app to manage your money wherever you are. CU Money cards are compatible with mobile wallets, secure and funds are quick and simple to access. Get your Visa CU Money reloadable prepaid card today at United Northwest Federal Credit Union, where everything we do for you. NCUA insured.
All the mailings, the calls can be confusing when it comes to Medicare supplement insurance. Lynn Cody at Insurance Central can simplify it for you and find a plan that fits your exact needs. You don't get that in the mail. If you're paying over $130 a month, you're paying too much. Go to myinsuranceCentral.com, call 202-5008, or just stop by at 103 South State in Norton for a free consultation with Lynn Cody at Insurance Central.
Good news is getting right can start with one phone call to...
Back here in Concordia, 8-0 our score as Norton looks to claw their way back in here in the first round of the American Leisure State Tournament here in Concordia. Beautiful day for some baseball. First batter of this bottom of the fourth, Caden Seams, was able to punch a shot to the left side. Shortstop had a nice grab at it, but the throw was just a little bit too late as Seams was able to lake out a single here to lead off the bottom of the fourth. Pitcher for Seneca is still John Strothman. Big right-hander has pitched a pretty good game so far here today. No walks, 4 strikeouts, no runs allowed so far, and no errors in the field for Seneca as Norton looks to get something going here in the bottom of the fourth. Trying to answer back the big inning that was the top of the third for Seneca. Really opened this contest up. 7 runs in that inning as there's a pitch right to the second baseman. They're going to throw first. Safe was Seams, but that one was close. Norton has had some good contact on the baseball here this afternoon, but just not able to find the holes where they need to. That one was right on the money there from Provo as he just punched it right to the second baseman. Outstanding into bat will be the right-hander, number 4, Roman Hauser. That's going to be a swinging strike as the pitch gets away from the catcher, but a strike nonetheless. Hauser now playing shortstop here in this one. 0-1 is our count. Righty-on-righty matchup here. Runner at first is Seams. Pitch is going to be inside. Oh, that's going to be a strike. Hauser backed out of there, but it's going to be a strike nonetheless as now he falls below 0-2. Strothman quick to work here as both pitchers have had good pace so far. Seams goes off. There's a pitch right up the middle. Gets past the second baseman. And Hauser's going to get himself a single on that contact. Sent the runner who was Caden Seams on first. That was almost a tailor-made double play as it threw the shortstop to the second base side. The ball went right over the base on into center fielder. So now Norton has runners at first and second with only 1 out. As Jaden Boyle now up to bat. Big right-hander is going to watch the first pitch go inside, take that one as a strike. Boyle worked the count full in the second inning. Ended up with a single in that one, not able to do much with it. There's going to be another one on the inside, and that's going to be a strike too as well. So last 2 batters here for Norton have fallen down 0-2. Hauser was able to get a pitch. Let's see what Boyle can do. Strike 3 in. Hauser just went right over the top of that one. That's a strikeout for Strothman. They threw down to first. Seems is still saying he's okay on first base. Umpire hasn't made a ruling yet. As Seams is still on the bag, but they're going to say Seams is out at first on the quick pitch down. Caught him lacking on first. Seneca's walking off the field. Norton's not quite for sure. But that's going to be the final call. So a strikeout, throw him out. The bottom of the fourth is going to be the answer, as that's going to send us now to the top of the fifth. Seneca's still leading this contest 8-0. We'll be right back.
Are you tired of IT problems that never get solved? Well, no matter the size of customer, everybody hates IT problems. You want to focus on growing your business and taking care of the kids, of course. Stop worrying about viruses, security, data backups, and just trying to keep up with all the changes. Hopalong IT has a solution to keep your IT environment stress-free and make you the hero in the social circle. Hopalong IT Services, making computer work for you. Contact them today, 785-877-7001 for local professional IT support and peace of mind.
Enjoy home-cooked meals from the heart at Town & Country Kitchen in Norton. Fill up on breakfast items served all day long, and for lunch you can enjoy their daily lunch buffet. Town & Country Kitchen also features nightly evening specials as well. Then top it off with an ice cream cone or an ice cream sundae, and of course their famous homemade pies. Not able to dine in? Don't worry, call and have your order made to go. Call 785-877-3511. It's all home-cooked meals from the heart at Town & Country Kitchen on East Highway 36 in Norton.
Crop insurance can be complicated, but it doesn't have to be. Allison Breeze of Breeze Crop Insurance wants to help you make the best decision for you and your farm. When it's time to review your crop insurance coverage, contact Allison. Make the best decision, protect your crops, and give you peace of mind. Contact Breeze Crop Insurance today, 785-874-4420, to help you weather the storm.
Max Blasky back with you here. Top of the fifth inning, just getting underway. Seneca back up the bat. Leading off will be the two-hole hitter, Wade Leonard, as he leads off this top of the fifth with a swinging strike. Down in the count here, 0-1. Bailey Sykes still pitching here for Norton as he's been chugging along the last two innings. Chris Seams pitched the first two and a third for Sides came in, allowed 4 walks, 2 base hits, 7 runs in the top of that third. Just not able to find the control there, and that has been the big inning and the issue too now as teams fall behind 1 and 2 now to the two-hole hitter Leonard. Leonard already here with 1 run on a single. Also drove in a run there in the third inning with a double. Drove in Case Kramer as they exchanged doubles there late in the third. Drove in that 7th run. Pitch is now going to be inside as catcher thought it was going to be a clear strike. That one was pretty close, but that's going to run our count now full 3-2 here to the two-hole hitter. Trying to keep this middle of the order off the bags where it's actually been the bottom of the order here for Seneca causing most of the damage. There's a swinging strike there from Side as he's going to get Leonard on the nice little slider strikeout there to start this 5th inning. Good confidence builder there for the pitcher as finally getting his first strikeout here, or second strikeout of the afternoon, having a rough inning a few times ago. Three-hole hitter and number 19, Jonah Dieters, up the plate now. Big right handle settles in the box. There's going to be a drive left center field. Center fielder running over for Norton, and he's going to get there, close that mitt. 2 gone now here in the top of the 5th. Reese Jarity, 3-hole hitter now, number 18 here up to bat. Playing catcher here for Seneca. Sides comes in with the pitch to the lefty. now is far and away, so we've got a 1-1 count here on the 4-hole hitter, Jarity. Sides working quickly here. Both pitchers have had good tempo here on this second game of the day. Pitch number 3 is low and away. Sides falls behind now, 1-2. Ready, come set, no men on base. Seneca leading still 8-0 here in the top of the 5th. There's a hot shot down the right side lane, but it's going to be foul, and we're going to redo it. Count goes even now, 2-2. Defense straight up so far here today. Jarity with 2 singles to his name, actually 3 singles here, all one of them coming around to score. He's going to watch that pitch fall down. 3-2 count now here as we go full. Already 2 down here, top of the 1st, top of the 5th, and that's going to be a walk there for Sides as Jarity fights back from 0-2 down, draws a walk all the way there to 4-2. That's going to give Seneca a runner on first here with a little life top of the 1st. Sean Strothman, your pitcher today, up for Seneca now. Right-hander stands in the box already with 1 RBI and 1 strikeout to his name. Sides was the one able to get him to strike out there in the 4th inning. Coming down 0-2, finished him off after a 1-2 count. First pitch is going to be a foul ball strike. Strothman falls down in the hole now, 0-1. Runner at first is Garrity after a 2-out walk. Second pitch is a little high now, and we're going to go tied up here, 1-1. Sides looks to come set, pitches in. That's going to be a foul ball just off the bottom side of the bat there for Strothman. Bring us to a 1-2 count. Sides trying to get out of this on a 1-2-3 inning, trying to allow no more damage than Seneca's already done. Big 3rd inning for Seneca as they were able to score 7 runs, leaded 8-0 here in this top of the 5th. There's going to be a pass ball by the catcher. Charity's going to take off for second, easily take that one, as that's going to move a runner up in now to scoring position. Brings our count full now to 2-2. Low line drive another one here for Seneca. Sides trying to get out of this half inning without allowing another run. Pitches in for the right-hander. It's going to be poked right side. Right fielder's going to have to come in a couple steps. A little trouble in the sun, but clinches that one down, puts him away for the 3rd out, and that's going to do it. Seneca gets 1 hit, no runs, leaves 1 on base, no errors for Norton in the field, as Norton's next up to bat, bottom of the 5th. Seneca leading 8-0.
Are the kids getting restless in the long, hot, dog days of summer? Are they getting bored watching TV and not seeing all their friends? Send them to Dr. Cole and his staff at Cole Family Eye Care for their back-to-school exams. Dr. Cole will make sure that your child is ready to see not just their friends, but the chalkboard too. And he'll also check the health of their eyes during their visit. Stop by Cole Family Eye Care today or call them at 785-877-5115 because it's never too early to start getting ready to send them back to school. You want your bank to offer services that are easy to use and easy to understand. With Equity Bank, you have access to great banking services like online banking and bill pay, a free mobile app, Apple and Android Pay, and even mobile check deposit. Unlike other banks, Equity Bank won't hide fees and complicated services or disclosure language. Plus, customers put even more money in their pocket thanks to nationwide ATM access and no fees on your ATM transactions. Equity Bank with locations in Norton and Almena, member FDIC.
Firebolt Ag is a full-service fertilizer and chemical retailer. They customize products for individual farmers' needs, with the primary focus being customer profitability. Let Josh and Jack help you get the most out of your farm ground. They also provide in-house marketing with Ron Wall of Flatwater Solutions. Visit Ron in Phillipsburg or call Josh at 785-854-8484 or Jack at 308-840-2819. Firebolt Ag, your leader in agriculture.
here in Concordia. Seneca leading this contest against Norton in the American Legion State Tournament here, 8-0 as we get underway in the bottom of the fifth. First batter up for Norton will be number 00, first baseman Trent Long. Left-hander, lengthy left-hander, is going to step into the left side of the bag, stand deep in the zone, go swinging at the second pitch, and that's going to knot us up here at 1-1. Just joining us, Seneca was able to put up a 7 spot in the top of the third inning. 4 walks and 2 hit batters by the Norton pitching staff allowed Seneca to bust that one open. Had a 1-0 lead after the end of the top of the first. Seneca threatened in the bottom of the first with runners on second and third, but not able to get anything across. Other than that, Norton hasn't been able to get much going in the bottom half of their inning. Had runners there second and third in the bottom of the first. Just had 2 runners on after a strike him out, throw him out into the inning before the bottom of the fourth there. Long's going to work this count full here, 3-2 payoff pitch on the way, and it's going to be a strikeout by Trent Long. 1 punch out and 1 strikeout now here for Long on the day as he's going to take a seat on the pine. John Brand, your 9-hole hitter, up next now. Playing third base today over there on the corner diamond, hot corner. He's going to take a ripping pitch right past the second baseman. Brand is going to get a nice base hit here. First one of the day for him on the first pitch that he sees. He's going to put Norton in motion here, bottom of the fifth. Eight nothing our score here. Seneca still leading this one. There's going to be a drive right center field. It's going to go right to the right fielder, up in the air, caught it in his glove, and that's going to be a pop out for the first hole hitter, Brian Bacomo. Two down here, bottom of the sixth actually, said fifth a minute ago, but I was wrong, looking at the wrong sheet. 2 out here, bottom of the sixth, as we wind down this contest. Seneca leading 8-0. There's going to be a swinging strike from Logan Wilhauer. Goes down into the count 0-1. There's going to be another stringing strike 0-2. As Strawson keeps pushing the zone here higher and higher. Norton swinging at them 2 as they go. Pitch on the way. That's going to be inside, but it's going to be a strike nonetheless. 3 straight pitches, a backwards K there for Strawson, and that's going to end that half inning for Norton. No runs on 1 hit, no errors for Seneca. They lead 8-0.
When life happens, Boxler Insurance will be there to help you get through it. This is David Davis from Boxler Insurance Agency. Be prepared for life's unexpected events with one of our many just-in-case insurance options. We not only assess your insurance needs and get you the policies that best meet those needs, we will also be there if you ever need to use those policies by assisting with submitting claims. Start to finish, we're there for you. Contact us at 785-877-5128 or stop by our office located at 108 North 1st in Norton.
Otters Incorporated is a family-owned operation that's been building angle dozer blades since 1958. And Otter angle dozers give maximum use for your tractor year-round. Snow removal, packing silage, terrace repair, cleaning feedlots, and more. Otters Incorporated will custom design blades to fit your individual tractor and dozer needs. Think Otter for your pushing, packing, and cleaning needs. Contact Otters Incorporated for more information or questions. Call 785-567-4648.
Cowpoke Supply in Norton has everything you could need for any building, remodeling, painting, plumbing, or do-it-yourself project needs. Come in and see everything they have to offer, from farm and ranch supplies to saws and drills. Cowpoke has a great selection of paint, nuts and bolts, nails, screws, lumber, light fixtures, coolers, boots, tools, large and small, paint and painting supplies, and of course, smiling faces. Find what you're looking for at Cowpoke Supply on East Highway 36 in Norton.
Getting underway here, top of the 6th inning in Concordia. Seneca leading this contest 8-0. Blew this one open with a 7-run top of the 3rd inning. As Seneca now up to bat here, top of the 6th. Tide still on the mound here for Norton as he continues to pitch for the blue and white. Count 1-1 here, pitch on the way. There's going to be a swing right down to the center fielder, drops in front of his feet, but that's going to be a hit nonetheless. Now batting at number 4, Garrett Hoover. 6-hole hitter up to bat here. 1 run already on a walk today here. And a strikeout 2 already. There's going to be a punch to the right side. First baseman is going to handle that one. Is trying to mark down a substitution, but that's going to draw 1 out here now, as runners will exchange at first base. As Herder now stands at first. Up to bat now, number 3, Evan Olberdine. Right-hander steps in there, got all the way to third there in the 4th inning. Pulled up an RBI in that big run 3rd inning for Seneca. Now down in the count, 0-2. Sides on the mound here, right-hander versus right-hander. Herder's going to be standing on first base. There's going to be a big swing and a miss there from Evan Olberdine, as that's going to set him down here. First pitch swing there for Jaden Thompson. 1 walk, 1 run here for Thompson here in this inning. No runs, no hits for Seneca. No errors for this game here. Neither side been a pretty clean game here defensively as we work through our top of the 6th. Pitch now in. That's going to be fouled off straight back. That's going to be a strike now. Brings our count here to 0-2. Runner at first is Herder. Seneca leading this contest 8-0, have since the end of the 3rd inning. Pitch goes inside. That's going to be a line drive to the shortstop. Shortstop reads it. Is going to get the force out at second. Throw on to first. Safe. Close play there by the shortstop. Roman Hauser got the lead runner at first. He wasn't able to get the double play, though, as Thompson runs that one out. Fielder's choice on that one. There's going to be a drive, left center fielder. That one's going to drop. Getting over there was the center fielder. Heck of a running catch there for the 3rd out, and that's going to leave 1 stranded there for Seneca. At the end of the half inning, Seneca is still leading this contest 8-0.
You're not just a mom or dad. To the people who count on you, you're a superhero. Your Farm Bureau agent, Joy Johnson, knows heroes like you don't get sick days. But did you know that if you do become unable to care for yourself, your life insurance could come to the rescue? It's true, our permanent life insurance with the Daily Living Rider can provide the funds you need to keep things running while you recover. Contact me, Joy Johnson, your Farm Bureau agent, to learn more about how you can use life insurance while you're living. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company.
Attention First State Bank customers. Have you signed up for e-statements for your accounts? Well, if not, now's the time to do so. Switch over to e-statements before July 31st and be entered to win cold, hard cash. Log into your online banking now, click on Statements and Notices, then select all accounts to go paperless. It's that easy. Make the switch before July 31st and be entered to win cold, hard cash from First State Bank of Norton, member FDIC. You walk into Destination Kitchen in downtown Norton, several things hit you all at once. The aroma of home-baked goods, brick oven pizzas, and daily specials. The wide selection of kitchen bakeware and accessories for the chef and all of us. The unique gifts for any occasion, and home decor to fit any style. So stop by, take it all in. Enjoy Destination Kitchen, located at 115 West Main in Norton. And don't forget they offer carry-out orders during lunch serving hours. Call 785-877-2911.
Bailey sides leading off the bottom of the sixth inning here as opportunities are getting smaller and smaller for Norton, trailing this one 8-0 here as Sides is going to take a second pitch ball, brings our count full here, 1-0. 8-0 our score here, bottom of the sixth inning. Seneca needing to put something, Norton needing to put something together here to Sides. This is going to pop it straight up to the pitcher. Pitcher now dropped that one, hit the bottom of his glove. Caught it with his left hand. That was a close one. Nonetheless, Sykes is out there for the first out of this inning. Strassman has pitched a heck of a game here for Seneca so far in this contest. 5 strikeouts already pitched here, a 5 1/3 inning, 63 pitches as he continues to work on this Norton lineup that just has not found a way to put anything into play here this afternoon in the first round of the state championship American Legion bracket here in Concordia. Pounder now is Caden Seams as he's going to see a second pitch ball just the same there as Sides. Count now runs even 1-1. Pitch is on the way. Seams is going to be in front of that changeup. He's going to pick up another strike here. Is now falling behind. 1-2 is the now second baseman Seams. Kane grounds it to shortstop. Shortstop gobbles that one up on the first. 2 outs now for Seneca in this one as they continue to put them up and set them down here in this contest. Up to bat now, number 17, Ryan Prevo. Playing catcher here today for Norton. 1 strikeout. 1 line out here for his docket today, looking to get on base for the first time. Out took that one off the left elbow as the righty stands in the box. It's going to be a ball, 1-0. Working quick here is Strassman as Primo pops that one right over our head. That's going to go foul and out of play, 1-1. Loser of this contest will play this evening at 6:30 right here in Concordia in the losers bracket, unless Norton has got something on the docket up their sleeves here in this one. Looks like that is going to be their next contest unless they can come up here with 8 runs in the last couple innings. Primo swings at the third pitch. That's going to be a strike now. Count 1-2. Payoff pitch on the way. Going to be low and away. Good eye there by Primo. This draws our count now even at 2-2. 8-0 our score, bottom of the sixth inning here. Seneca leading this one in Concordia. There's going to be a drive right to the second baseman. 1, 2, 3 goes Norton in the bottom of the sixth, and that's going to do it for the blue and white. No runs on no hits, no men left on base, no errors in the field. Seneca leading this one 8-0 up to that top of the seventh when we come back.
Iron Insurance LLC of Norton, Kansas is stronger together and offering to insure what matters to you. Full-service insurance with friendly hometown faces. Whether you're looking for agriculture, homeowners, or auto insurance, they can help you. Stop in at 117 North Kansas or call 785-877-4016. Open Monday through Friday from 8 till 5. Iron Insurance LLC of Norton. Stronger together and offering to insure what matters to you.
One of the many benefits of choosing a local independent pharmacy is knowing that you're more than just a prescription number. At Moffitt Drug, they get to know you personally because your health is as personal as it gets. Your everyday health needs are important, and the friendly staff at Moffitt Drug makes it their priority to service those needs with the utmost personal care possible. Their knowledge and availability goes a long way in making every patient a member of the Good Neighbor family. Moffitt Drug, your Good Neighbor pharmacy in Norton.
We're bringing big back. It's bigger, cheesier. The Big New Yorker from Pizza Hut. Big pizza, bigger deal. Y'all hungry? Better be hungry.
Max Blonsky back with you here in Concordia, top of the 7th, about ready to get underway. Last chance for romance here for Norton when they bat in the bottom of the 7th. Trailing this one 8-0. The third inning was the story in this one. Seneca got a run in the first inning. Norton had an opportunity to answer that one back with runners at second and third, but they couldn't quite get the job done there as Ryan Primo struck out with runners on second and third. Second inning was fairly uneventful for both, but the top of the third came some struggles for Norton. Pitching change as Caden Seams was replaced by Bailey Sides, and Sides could not find the mark after coming in after Seams got the first out of that inning. Sides allowed 4 walks, 2 hit by pitches, and 2 doubles in that one as Seneca put up a 7 spot in the top of the third. On the other side, John Strothman has been pitching a gem of a game for Seneca against Norton here. He has gone the full 6 innings. He has allowed no runs on only a handful of hits. I think about 5 hits so far for Norton in this contest. 5 strikeouts too as well. So Norton just not able to find a bat on ball in this contest yet so far. First pitch from Sides is going to be a ball. Batter up here, top of the 7th, will be Roman Hauser. Or excuse me, not Roman Hauser. That's Norton. That's going to be Seneca. John Dieters is going to pop out there. Now stepping up will be Dieters here as we get our stuff in order. Lee Leonard pop out there for the first down of the 7th inning. Dieters now up to bat as he has been a pop-up victim twice and has well got a walk there in the 3rd inning. Really started that inning there for Seneca as he was the first walk of that inning. Started the trouble. First pitch was a ball. Second pitch is going to be ripped down the third base line, but foul. 1-1 going to be our count. One on our count, right-hander versus right-hander. There's going to be a drive through the gap in between third and shortstop. That's going to be a base hit there for Dieters as he's going to pick up a single here late in this contest. Top the 7th, Seneca leading this one 8-0. Norton's going to need to pull something out of their sleeve bottom of this inning if they want a chance to play Garrett in this winner's bracket. Reese Geardy up now here. Hit by pitch, walk, and a single to his name. He's going to foul that one off. Drop down here, 0-1. Of course, Garnett defeated Concordia in the first game here this morning, 11-3. Garnett 5-8 on the season, defeated a 16-5 Concordia team, 11-3. Let's move on to second round action tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Winner of this contest right here that we're looking at is there's a drive right field that's deep, but just foul. That would have been a home run, not for foul there for Garrity. Winner of this contest, the one we're paying attention to right now between Seneca and Norton, will face off Garnett first thing 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Loser of this contest will play this evening at 6:30 as they will play Concordia in the first game of the losers bracket here, American Legion State Tournament in Concordia. There's going to be another foul ball as Garrity is down here in the hole 0-2. One out here, top the 7th, 8-0 our score as Seneca leads on this one. 7 runs in the top of the 3rd was the big inning for Seneca. Norton has just not been able to find a way to to get runners on base and then get hits after that. Have had a few walks and a few singles here and there, but not able to string anything together so far. Going to need to do it here in the bottom of the inning if they want to keep their hopes on the winner's side bracket alive. Of course, if they do move over to the loser side, still opportunity to play their way through that loser side bracket, but a tough row to hoe here. You drop that first one. Third pitch was just a little tight. That's going to bring us to a 1-2 count, and now there's a drive right fielder. Right fielder's going to luck up into the night blue sky. He's going to settle under it, catch that one. 2 outs now here for Norton in the top of the 7th. 2 down now here for Sides. Now stepping up will be the cleanup hitter and pitcher, John Strothman. Strothman with a RBI single in the first, a strikeout in the fourth, and a pop out, or in the third, and then a pop out there in the fifth. But a heck of a pitching, Jim, so far here today from Strothman as a snap throw down the first. Just about got Dieters lacking over there, but he's going to stay there. Safe says blue. Count 1-0. Sides brings it into the big right-hander Strothman. That's going to be a pass ball past the catcher. Primo's just going to let that one roll as Dieters advances now up the second. Runner in scoring position here for the 4-hole hitter Strothman as Norton looks to keep this contest right where it's at. 8-0 top of the 7th. Pitch now in from Sides. It's going to be there right on the bottom corner of the zone. We'll take that strike nonetheless, as that's going to push our count now to 1-2. Sides in front of Strothman here as he sees his next pitch go by. That's going to bring us even now 2-2 as Strothman looks to get back into this at bat. Sides looks to punch him out. 2 outs here. 2 balls. Runner goes for third. There's going to be a throw down. Throw is caught. The runner advances now. 2 stolen bases here for Dieters in this inning as he steals second and third, all in this same at bat. Full count now here for Strothman. Sides looking to get out of this one. 2 out. Full count. That's going to be a ball back to the backstop. Runner will not come down from first, as Strothman will take his spot at first base. So now runners at the corners here. For the 5-hole hitter, Cooper Kramer now. That's going to be a rip down the right side past the second baseman. That's going to drive 1 run in. Right fielder stops it. Going to keep runners at first and second, but an RBI for Kramer there as he comes in with a pinch hit RBI. That is going to score Dieters from third. Going to push our contest now up to a 9-0. Up the bat, 7-hole hitter Garrett Herder. Right-hander stands in the box, launches that first pitch go by. That's going to be a ball. Herder so far with 1 walk, 1 strikeout, and 1 pop out to his name. Well, looks like Coach is going to do a pitching change here, or at least have a chat with his pitcher, as Sykes is probably getting up there in pitch counts. Haven't been keeping that close to track. But with 1 more contest coming up here for Norton this afternoon, got to keep those arms fresh if they want to continue their march here through this state tournament bracket. Mentioned a time or two before, and we'll know for sure exactly when this game is over. If Norton's not able to come up here with 8 runs in the bottom of the 7th, they will play later on this afternoon, 6:30. Of course, you can catch that game right here on KQNK. Have your coverage all the way through as Norton goes just as far as they can. Feeding is over on the mound. Just a little double check, making sure we're all right. 1-0 count. 2 outs here, top of 7th. Sides brings it in to the right-handed Herder. That pitch is going to be down the middle, just a little bit to the right side, but a strike nonetheless. Blue likes the call on that one. 1-1 count now. Runners first and second, 1 run already in here, and that's going to be off the shoulder, a hit by pitch. Herder is going to wear that one, and wear it he will. Sides comes a little bit hard inside. So after a pop out, a single, and another pop out, a walk, a single, and now a hit by pitch as bases loaded here for Seneca in the top of the 7th. Pitch is in. It's going to be a little high and tight. Ball 1 now to Evan Elverdeen. Shortstop is your 8-hole hitter here today, as this bottom of the order here for Seneca has come up big a few times. Bottom of the 4th came up with back-to-back hits, but that one's going to go right past the third baseman, or right to the third baseman, he steps on third, and Norton gets out of that inning with only allowing 1 run. At the end of 7.5, we've played 9-0.
Create new memories on your adventures with Visa CU Money reloadable prepaid cards at United Northwest Federal Credit Union. When you're ready for your next adventure, keep it going smoothly with our convenient app to manage your money wherever you are. CU Money cards are compatible with mobile wallets, secure, and funds are quick and simple to access. Get your Visa CU Money reloadable prepaid card today at United Northwest Federal Credit Union, where everything we do for you. NCUA insured.
All the mailings, the calls can be confusing when it comes to Medicare supplement insurance. Lynn Cody at Insurance Central can simplify it for you and find a plan that fits your exact needs. You don't get that in the mail. If you're paying over $130 a month, you're paying too much. Go to myinsurancecentral.com, call 202-5008, or just stop by at 103 South State in Norton for a free consultation with Lynn Cody at Insurance Central. Are you tired of IT problems that never get solved? Well, no matter the size of customer, everybody hates IT problems. You want to focus on growing your business and taking care of the kids, of course. Stop worrying about viruses, security, data backups, and just trying to keep up with all the changes. Hopalong IT has a solution to keep your IT environment stress-free and make you the hero in the social circle. Hopalong IT Services, making computer work for you. Contact them today, 785-877-7001 for local professional IT support and peace of mind.
Last chance for romance here for Norton as they bat bottom of the 7th. Roman Hauser, shortstop's going to lead off the contest here. He's 0 for 3 so far here in this ball game, looking to get on base for the first time in the bottom of the 7th. 9-0 our score as Seneca was able to put up 1 run on 1 hit last inning. 3 walks led to that run. As coming up with a big RBI there was Cooper Kramer on the single. Count now 3-0 as John Strothman still working for Seneca, pitching a good game here. He's going to throw one right down the middle. Hauser's going to watch that one go through, as now we've got a 3-1 count. Strothman gets the sign, brings in, big right-hander, delivers. That's going to be catch the inside corner. Hauser got out of the way, but now we've got a full count. Did that earlier, too, today. Got out of the way, but it was on the black. Full count now, payoff pitch. That's going to be in the dirt, low and away. Get a good walk there for Hauser as he looks to get something going here for Norton in the bottom of the 7th. 9-0 our score. Norton just not able to string together consecutive hits in this one. A big third inning if you're just joining us from Seneca. 7 runs on 4 walks, 2 hit by pitches. Only 2 hits in that third inning gave Seneca the early 8-1 run, or 8-0 lead. First pitch now to Jacob Boyle. Snap back throw to first base as Hauser is back safely, but first pitch there to Boyle is going to be a strike. Second pitch going to be grounded third base side. That's going to go foul there, though, for the third baseman and pulls down Boyle into an 0-2 hole. Jaden Boyle with a single and a strikeout on his docket here today. 9-0 our score here, bottom of the 7th. Winner of this contest will go on to face Garnett Friday at 9 a.m. Loser will play this afternoon, yet still at 6:30. Runner fake bluffs from first. He's going to stay there. Boyle fouls that one straight back over the sound booth. Foul ball. We'll redo it here at 0-2. Schmalfman comes in with the pitch. That's going to be a ground ball, third base side. Taylor made double plays. We're going to go to second. He's safe. No throw on to first. So now Norton here with a little opportunity here. Best opportunity they so far had this today. Runners on first and second after that single moves Hauser up to second. Hauser's going to be on second. Boyle now at first. Trent Long stepping into the plate. That pitch is going to be high and tight, no dice. Actually, a little change here. We have a substitution pinch hitter. Colin Cox is going to set in and now pitch for Long. So Cox comes into this ball game here. Nothing on his docket, but an opportunity with 2 runners on. No outs, bottom of the second. 1-1's our count here on Cox. Pitch is going to be inside. They're going to throw down to first. Runner takes off from second, so second base moves up to third, 90 feet. 1-2 our count as Cox had a swinging strike on that one. Snap throw to first. Boyle was able to get back. 1-2 count. Bottom of the seventh. Pitch in. There's going to be line drive past the second baseman. Cox comes through, drives in 1 run from Norton. Boyle's going to round second, head on into third. Cox is going to stop at first with his first hit and first run for Norton here on this afternoon. Good job there by Colin Cox coming off the bench. Going to get a pinch hit, base hit, and a run there. Norton's got a little bit ways to go, though, as it's still 9-1 here, bottom of the second. But I believe that is going to force Seneca to make a pitching change. (9-1) here, bottom of the second. Norton with a little opportunity here. Doesn't actually look like we're going to go through a pitching change. We're just going to keep Strothman there on the mound as the big right-hander has been pitching good here today. Coach says he's going to stay on the mound, and that is going to be the verdict. Norton, though, with a little life here, bottom of the seventh. No time like the last time to give it a try. Now up to bat number 15, John Brand. Brand with a strikeout and a single so far here today. He goes swinging at the first pitch. Had that one timed, but just a little bit ahead of it as now he's down 0-1. Cox on first, Boyle on third here, bottom of the seventh. Popping that one up, right side is going to be Brands. That one's going to drop in front of the left fielder now as Norton's going to have bases loaded for the top of the order. So no time like the last to give and try a little something here in the bottom of the seventh. We want a little rally, and that's what Norton's trying to do here. Strothman gives the okay to his home bench, says he's okay. Strothman has pitched the whole game, only allowed 1 run on 7 hits, 5 strikeouts, 2 for the big right-hander. That's going to be a pop fly center field, and another tough one. Center fielder catches that. Boyle's going to come down from third. Play at the plate. Boyle is safe. Runner advances from second to third. Now it is 9-2 here. Sacrifice fly there for Brian Bencomo on the first pitch. He's going to drive that one out to center fielder. He's going to pick up the RBI here. Now Logan Willauer at the plate. He's going to drive one left field. Left fielder's going to let that one drop. That's going to bring home another run. That's going to be Cox coming all the way home. So Norton with a little life here, bottom of the seventh, string together 3 straight hits. As now Bencomo lines up at second. Willauer's going to be at first now for your 3-hole hitter, Bailey Sides, and what an opportunity now here for Sides. Pitcher that gave up so much there in the top of the third. Opportunity to get some of those runs back here in the bottom of the seventh with a little late inning or rally here to try and wind down this game. Another meeting at the mound here, though, as we will have a pitching change. We're actually going to take a timeout. Be back here in 60 seconds as Norton looks to push their advantage back into this ball game.
Home-cooked meals from the heart at Town & Country Kitchen in Norton. Fill up on breakfast items served all day long, and for lunch you can enjoy their daily lunch buffet. Town & Country Kitchen also features nightly evening specials as well. Then top it off with an ice cream cone or an ice cream sundae, and of course their famous homemade pies. Not able to dine in? Don't worry, call and have your order made to go. Call 785-877-3511. It's all home-cooked meals from the heart at Town & Country Kitchen on East Highway 36 in Norton.
Crop insurance can be complicated, but it doesn't have to be. Allison Breeze of Breeze Crop Insurance wants to help you make the best decision for you and your farm. When it's time to review your crop insurance coverage, contact Allison. Make the best decision, protect your crops, and give you peace of mind. Contact Breeze Crop Insurance today, 785-874-4420, to help you weather the storm.
Max Blasky back with you here in Concordia. Norton hung around long enough to throw up the 3 spot here in the bottom of the 7th. We're going to have runners on first and second when we get back into action. There is a pitching change now for Seneca. Is now pitching for Seneca post 21. It will be Case Kramer. So the leadoff batter that went from center fielder will now come into pitch. I believe Cooper Kramer went back out to center fielder, and it looks like Strothman popped on over to third base. So Strothman pitched that entire game for Seneca, has allowed 3 straight hits here, bottom of the 7th, allowed 3 runs now for Norton as they have runners on first and second, and Bailey Sides is up to bat. Sides is going to watch his first pitch go just a little bit outside, picks up a ball here, has a good eye there from the pitcher, too, as well. Talked about it right before we went to break. What an opportunity here for Sides. Allowed those 7 runs in the top of the 3rd inning. Now with an opportunity with 2 men on and an 0-2 count to do a little damage here. Pick your pitch and see where it goes. 3rd pitch in. That's going to be a little high, but it's going to be a strike nonetheless as Sides wants that one go by. Sides has a single to his name with a stolen base. 2 pop-outs here today, too, as well. New pitcher, Kramer, brings it in. Right-hander throws it over the head of Sides. As Kramer just a little wild here coming in bottom of the 7th. Norton still a little ways to go as it's 9-3. An opportunity here. Runner on first and second. Pitch in. Sides is going to see that one go right down the middle. That was probably the pitch you wanted to swing at. That's going to pull it a full 2 count, or a full count here with 1 out. 1 out, 3 in, 2 on base right now. 4 hits here from Norton in this inning. There's going to be a ground ball right back up the middle. Second baseman, did he touch the bag? Believe they did. That's going to be a double play. No. They're not saying. They said he missed the bag at second, so that's going to allow Norton still an opportunity here. So fielder's choice. Shortstop couldn't quite put his foot on the bag there. 1 out nonetheless, but Sides does move up runners 90 feet for the big Caden scene. Team steps up the mat here. No hits so far and takes the first pitch strike. Runners on second and third opportunity now here for Norton, trailing 9-3. Going to need to get something and keep this line moving. Second pitch, it's going to be a drive right side pass with first baseman. That's at least going to bring 1 run in. Willauer is going to stop at third. So that's going to bring down Ben Como. Now Seams gets himself his first hit of the night and an RBI. 9-4. Ryan Provo is going to try and keep this one going here for Norton. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. 4 runs in here for Norton in this half inning. There goes Seams. He's going to take second, throw down, not nearly in time. Moves the runner up 90 feet. 2 in scoring position. 0-1 count now for Provo. 2 pops out and a strikeout here for him on the day. Second pitch is going to be a little tight inside. We're going to run our count even here now, 1-1. Case Kramer, your pitcher now here for Seneca, after John Strongman went 6 in the 3rd inning. Strong 6 in the 3rd, but rallied up. There's going to be a drive right side. It's going to get foul and out of play. We're going to do it again here with a 1-2 count. One more pitch, and Seneca gets out of this one, a base hit. And Norton's going to keep the line moving. Pitch in. That's going to be just outside. Good eye there by Provo as he's going to keep this at bat alive, 2-2. Tough pitch to take at the time, but wanting to get his own pitch. Kramer batting, runners on second and third, bottom of the 7th. There's a swinging strike, and that's going to do it. Provo took a strike out of low and outside zone ball. That's going to wrap it up for Norton as they try to rally back here on the bottom of the seventh, but just couldn't. Final score here, Seneca wins 9-4. We're going to take a break, come back right here with some post-game coverage. Keep it tuned here to KQNK.
Are the kids getting restless in the long, hot dog days of summer? Are they getting bored watching TV and not seeing all their friends? Send them to Dr. Cole and his staff at Cole Family Eye Care for their back-to-school exams. Dr. Cole will make sure that your child is ready to see not just their friends, but the chalkboard too. And he'll also check the health of their eyes during their visit. Stop by Cole Family Eye Care today or call them at 785-877-5115 because it's never too early to start getting ready to send them back to school. You want your bank to offer services that are easy to use and easy to understand. With Equity Bank, you have access to great banking services like online banking and bill pay, a free mobile app, Apple and Android Pay, and even mobile check deposit. Unlike other banks, Equity Bank won't hide fees and complicated services or disclosure language. Plus, customers put even more money in their pocket thanks to nationwide ATM access and no fees on your ATM transactions. Equity Bank with locations in Norton and Almena, member FDIC.
Firebolt Ag is a full-service fertilizer and chemical retailer. They customize products for individual farmers' needs, with the primary focus being customer profitability. Let Josh and Jack help you get the most out of your farm ground. They also provide in-house marketing with Ron Wall of Flatwater Solutions. Visit Ron in Phillipsburg or call Josh at 785-854-8484 or Jack at 308-840-2819. Firebolt Ag, your leader in agriculture.
When life happens, Boxler Insurance will be there to help you get through it. This is David Davis from Boxler Insurance Agency. Be prepared for life's unexpected events with one of our many just-in-case insurance options. We not only assess your insurance needs and get you the policies that best meet those needs, we will also be there if you ever need to use those policies by assisting with submitting claims. Start to finish, we're there for you. Contact us at 785-877-5128 or stop by our office located at 108 North 1st in Norton.
Otters Incorporated is a family-owned operation that's been building angle dozer blades since 1958. And Otter angle dozers give maximum use for your tractor year-round. Snow removal, packing silage, terrace repair, cleaning feedlots, and more. Otters Incorporated will custom design blades to fit your individual tractor and dozer needs. Think Otter for your pushing, packing, and cleaning needs. Contact Otters Incorporated for more information or questions. Call 785-567-4648.
Cowpoke Supply in Norton has everything you could need for any building, remodeling, painting, plumbing, or do-it-yourself project needs. Come in and see everything they have to offer from farm and ranch supplies to saws and drills. Cowpoke has a great selection of paint, nuts and bolts, nails, screws, lumber, light fixtures, coolers, boots, tools, large and small, paint and painting supplies, and of course, smiling faces. Find what you're looking for at Cowpoke Supply on East Highway 36 in Norton.
Max Blasky with you here back in Concordia as Norton falls in game 1 to Seneca. There we go, 9-4. It wasn't without a little excitement, though, there. Norton put up a 4 spot in the bottom of the 7th inning, but just wasn't able to let the dance continue on as they fall in first-round action here at the American Legion State Championship in Concordia, 9-4. Going to take a look here at our bracket. That means Seneca moves on to play Garrett tomorrow morning in second-round action at 9 a.m. 5-8 Garrett upset Concordia 16-5 Concordia in the first game this morning, 11-3. Of course, Seneca now continues their march there, 11-8. Norton's going to fall down to the loser bracket at 12-12. Norton will take on Concordia in the first game of the loser bracket this afternoon at 6:30. That game can be heard right here on KQNK. We'll have pregame probably around 6:15, right around that time frame. Running a pretty good schedule here in Concordia. They are. So about 6:30, we'll be back on the air with Norton's first game in the losers bracket. Of course, they do have an opportunity to play their way back into the championship, but a long road ahead here as they could not get it done in this first contest. Looking at the stat sheets, first for the winning Seneca team, they put up a 1 spot in the first inning. Wade Leonard came around to score that one on an RBI single by Reese Garrity. Nothing in the second there, 2 hits, no runs. 2 left on base for Seneca, but the third inning was the big one for them, as they were able to get 7 runs on 3 hits, 4 walks, and 2 hit-by pitches in that third inning, as Seneca batted around and then some. They put up, like I said, 7 runs on 3 hits, 4 base, 4 walks, 2 hit-by pitches, with even leaving 2 there on base at the end of the third. It was 7-0 after third. Norton pitching did a good job through the 4th, 5th, and 6th. They were able to hold Seneca scoreless, mainly on putouts and shutouts. 2 walks during that time span. Seneca put up another one on the top of the 7th with a RBI single by Cooper Kramer, who then came in and closed the game down for Seneca in the bottom of the 7th. So Seneca ends this game with 9 runs on 7 hits, had 9 left on base, no errors in the field either for the defensive side for Seneca. Norton just couldn't quite get the bats going in this contest. They had an opportunity in the bottom of the first, runners on second and third, to answer back that single, but Ryan Provo struck out in the bottom of the first and then just could not get anything going. Didn't get their next hit till the 4th inning. Had a hit there in the 4th, hit there in the 5th, and then, of course, the big 7th inning that they almost came back in. A quiet shutdown day on the offense for Norton until that 7th inning. Really got started there, almost batted all the way around. The Roman Hauser drew a walk on this first at bat of that 7th, and that got the ball rolling for Norton. They had 4 runs on 4 hits, on 2 walks in that 4th inning. 1 sacrifice fly also drove in an RBI, but it wasn't enough as Kramer came in and shut the door on Norton in that contest. Norton for the day ended up then with 4 runs on 8 hits, left 9 men on base, walked 4 times, and didn't have an error themselves either. So couldn't quite get the scoring going here for Norton, but a good job pitching by Seneca's John Strothman, as he went 6 1/3 inning, ended up getting the win in this contest as Cooper Kramer closed out the game pitching-wise. Caden Seams pitched 2 1/3 inning here for Norton. Caden Seams pitched the rest of the ball game. Seams is going to take a loss in that one as he allowed the walks there in that 3rd inning. So Norton falls to the loser side of the bracket. They will play this afternoon at 6:30. They will take on a 16-5 host Concordia team, as Norton will move on to the loser side. Seneca continues their march. They will play Garnett 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Of course, you can continue following along Norton here this afternoon, as we'll be back on the air around 6:15 with a little pregame and a little wrap-up of how the day is going. Once again, Norton falls 9-4 in first-round state tournament action here in Concordia. For KQNK, this has been Max Blasky. Thank you for tuning in again, and we will see you here later on this afternoon.